this is Sydney. Today I thought I would film one of my favourite videos to film, I think. It's a haul/first impression video where I do my makeup with the products I recently got. So with the Black Friday sale and as some of the holiday collections are out from various different brands, I thought I would film this today and let you guys know what I got and what is new out in the market. Yeah, I definitely need to put something on my face, so I have done my skincare like I normally do and I'm gonna get right into the makeup. So the first thing is something that I was personally really excited when I heard about the news, and it's the new MAC Strobe Cream. As you guys may already know, I am all about that glowy and dewy skin, so I was super excited when I got my hands on it. And I'm not sure if you know, but they came out with 5 different shades. I believe the shade called Pink Light is like the original Strobe Cream that they had before, so I was kind of confused and didn't really know what shade to get, so I just decided to get something other than Pink Light, which I've tried before. I was kind of undecided in between Peach Light and Red Light, which I thought was super pretty and unique, but since it's winter and as you guys can see already, my face is pretty red at the moment. It's because my skin is like constantly cold outside, but when I get back home the room is really warm because of the heater and everything. So my skin today is a really good example to show you guys that my skin is a lot more red during the colder months. That's why I purchased this particular shade in Peach Light, because the sales assistant told me that Peach Light is the shade that kind of counteracts the redness on the skin, so I got the Peach Light. I was lucky because I went to one of the department stores in London called Selfridges and they've completely ran out of Peach Light, Red Light and Gold Light. So I went to the other MAC store and luckily they had the last Peach Light left, so I was able to get my hands on it. I think I'm going to show you guys how it looks on the back of my hands first. It is very natural, but it does definitely have that peach undertone, whilst the original one had pinky undertone. So that's the swatch on the back of the hand and I'm going to try it on my face now. As you guys can see, this part of my face is pretty red because I think it's because of some of the spots, and I don't know, it's just my skin is feeling quite warm. I think I'm gonna try to apply the Strobe Cream in Peach Light, and I'll just apply it pretty thinly all over the face. It is very natural and I feel like it applies really thinly. I definitely think it feels a lot thinner than the previous version, which I really like. And MAC actually did send me the whole range of the new Strobe Creams. They're in Korea and I just basically couldn't wait to try it, so I decided to purchase Peach Light myself. And I'm just gonna apply it once again on the highest points of my face. Like here, where I would usually highlight my face. Oh my god! It is so stunning. The sales assistant was basically raving about this product, this particular shade. She said she wears it without any makeup on the face and it just looks so natural and it doesn't even look like she's wearing like a pearl base. I just really like the fact that it just makes my skin to look good, just like what the sales assistant told me. I think I'm gonna use this all day, every day during the winter times. I absolutely love it. So that is the Strobe Cream on, and then I'm going to move on to using this new foundation I got from GUERLAIN, and this is the Blanc de Perle Essence Infused Brightening Foundation in the shade 01 Pale Beige. And I was actually really looking forward to using this foundation too, so let's try it. GUERLAIN kindly sent me this foundation because they saw me raving about the Perle Gold and I was really excited to try this out too. Feels a lot thinner than the gold foundation. And I basically got it in shade number 1 because I used the Perle Gold foundation in number 1 too. I'm gonna use my beauty blender with some Fix Plus and get the excess foundation off the back of my hands using the puff so that it doesn't completely absorb the foundations on my face. I think it's a good match. And since GUERLAIN foundations are pretty yellow, it covered up that patch of redness here really nicely. Looks super moisturizing, doesn't it? I have a feeling I'm gonna like this foundation even more than the other foundation. I had a spot there too and it covered up pretty nicely. I already know that I'm gonna love this foundation during winter. Ooh. I love the combination of Strobe Cream with this foundation. Just makes my skin to look super glowy and nice. I love it! And it doesn't seem like I need a lot to cover because the foundation covered up pretty nicely. So I'm just going to take this concealer that is lighter than my skin to highlight my skin. And this is CLIO Kill Cover Liquid Concealer in the shade Lingerie. Just need the tiniest amount because this concealer could be a little bit too thick because it's very high in coverage. Yeah, I think that will do for the base. And I don't actually have any new powder or eye primer, so I'm just going to use the ones I already own and use all the time. So I'm going to use the MAC Prep+Prime 24-Hour Extend Eye Base as a base for my eyeshadows. And I love this because it works like a glue. So it just helps with the longevity of my eye makeup, which I definitely need, especially when my skin is looking dewy. Then I'm going to carefully powder my eyes using the Stay Matte powder by Rimmel in the shade Transparent. And I'm using this big fluffy brush from Mart. I really thought I didn't get much during the Black Friday sale, but I think I actually ended up getting quite a bit. Then I'm gonna take the Sephora retractable brow pencil in the shade Midnight Brown, which I repurchased quite recently, and I'm just gonna fill it in the way I do these days. So I'm just gonna fast forward it, I think. So the brows are on now, and I think I'm gonna use this Bobbi Brown Wine Eye palette, which I got from Black Friday, and I actually got it yesterday, so I'm really excited to try it out. Look at that packaging. It's like leather effect packaging, which is very fancy. If we take a look at inside, it looks like that. It is very stunning indeed. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do my eye makeup using this palette today, and I'm gonna zoom you guys in. There we go. I think I'm gonna take this as a transition shade on my crease first. This looks like a really nice matte mid-tone shade that is slightly darker than my skin tone. I have a feeling that today's makeup is gonna be pretty smoky because the palette itself is very smoky. I'm gonna do the same to the other eye. And then I think I'm gonna put this red shimmery shade on the lids. This shade actually looks a lot darker than how it looks in the pan. So I think I'm just going to focus it in the outer corner. And since it's showing up a lot darker than I expected, I think I'm gonna try to use this palette from Etude House, which I showed you guys from the unboxing video, and it's the Fantastic Color Eyes in the shade Lucky Red Little Nut. I think I'm gonna try to use a mixture of this red and this shimmery dark brown shade. I'm gonna mix these two colors and kind of make myself a burgundy eyeshadow. Let's try it on the back of the hand first. That is the kind of color I was looking for. So I'm gonna pack that in the inner parts of the face, eyes. I have no idea how this makeup is gonna turn out. And I'm just going to blend that out using the Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer Brush. And I think I'm going to take this darkest brown shade from the Bobbi Brown palette and just deepen the outer corner. Yeah, these eyeshadows are definitely darker than how they look in the pan. And then I want to smoke out my lower lash line first using this neutral matte shade. I think it's turning very vampy. And then I'm gonna take the burgundy shade once again with a smaller brush and just really focus it in the very outer part of my lower lash line. And using the sponge tip in the palette, I'll take these two shades once again and pack that in the right center of the eyes. And then to line the eyes, I want to try to use this bottom bit, which I believe is like a wet eyeliner, pigment liner. So I think I'm gonna try to use that as a liner today. I might have to wet my brush, so I'm just gonna use the Fix Plus once again and dip the brush in there. Ooh. Let's see how that works. Oh, it does work like a gel eyeliner. Can you guys see that? Oh my god, that is so cool. It's so cool! How cool is that? Seriously. I've never tried anything like it before. And I'm cleaning that up with my concealer brush. Just gonna do the same on the other eye. And I'm curious if that applies on the waterline too, so I'm gonna take the darker shade and try to highlight my eyes. Let's see. It works. That is so cool. And then in the inner corners, I think I'm gonna take this glittery shade that is shattered, but I'm still gonna use it. What? Did I have that here all the time? I did not know about this. I am going to curl my lashes and apply the mascara fixer and mascara like I normally do. So the eye makeup is done, and I think I need to clean up the face a bit because I used a lot of eyeshadows today. So I'm just going to clean that up using some of the foundations I used earlier and my beauty blender. Okay, that looks a lot better. I'm just making sure I don't have any eyeshadow moustache going on my face. And then to kind of give some definition on my face, I want to take this Illamasqua eyeshadow palette in Vital, which I purchased from Black Friday once again. And I think I want to take this greyish eyeshadow that is actually very grey. So I'm just going to work it in on the back of my hands first. And since it's a very smoky look, I think I can get away with a heavy nose contour. But I'm still gonna blend that out. I'm not sure if my brush would actually fit in there, but I'll try to. Oh, it does work. I'm just gonna work my brush in there and then use it here. I need to use a really light hand with it, but it does kind of work. And then for the cheeks, I've got these two products to try out. And this one is the MAC Holiday Nutcracker Sweet Peach Face Compact. And this one is the NARS Sarah Moon True Story Cheek and Lip Palette. And I was basically dying to try both of these, but I think I'm gonna go with this one because I was super excited to try out the blush. I actually got this like quite a while ago, but never got the chance to use it because I wanted to save it for this video. And then look at that. This actually doesn't really look like a peachy shade to me. Just looks like her toned down peachy pink. And look at this highlighter. I was like swatching this in the store. I was initially drawn to the palette because of this blush, but when I swatched this highlighter, I was like, oh my gosh, I need this in my life. So that's the face compact. I will take the blush. Oh. Oh, it's just what I was expecting it to look like. Like very subtle toned down pink shade. That is gorgeous. I think it goes really well with the purplish burgundish eye. And then I do actually have a lot of glow from the MAC Strobe Cream, but I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of this highlighter. This highlighter is like another level. And then I'm obviously gonna blend. There we go. And for the lips, I think I'm actually gonna take the lip pencil that's inside this palette, and look at that packaging. That is gorgeous. It's like matte finish. Ta-da! It looks like that. And I want to take this pencil, which I believe is the Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the shade Mysterious Red. And I was so impressed how they put the actual full-size lip pencil in the palette. Just gonna clean around my lips. I mean, my eye makeup is pretty vampy and smoky today, so I'm not sure how this red lip pencil will look with this eye makeup. So we shall see how it looks. It does remind me a lot of MAC's Ruby Woo. And I'll just clean around the lips. I do think it's wearable, especially during this time of the year. I think I'm gonna change up the earrings. I feel like these Topshop earrings would look better with this makeup look. So what do you guys think? I did actually go all out with the eye makeup and the lip makeup as well, but since I did quite natural and simple look in my previous tutorial, I thought I would go all out today and just experiment with the goodies I got recently. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of very experimental haul slash first impression video. I really enjoyed filming this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!